When we think about the future of ageing, I think one of the things we need to think about is coffee. So these days, everyone has a different choice of coffee. So when I go to conferences, I often ask people, how do you have your coffee? And people will say long black, macchiato. And I think that's a real symbol of how we will have to transform our aged care services, is that they will need to be more personalised, that there'll need to be more choice, and there'll need to be a recognition that one size doesn't fit all. I became interested in aged care because I had an aunt who was in a nursing home. And when I went to visit her, she was in a room with 4 beds and nothing surrounding her, and just a photograph that had been taken in the emergency department. And this was a woman who'd had a very full life and had 4 children, and the nursing home kind of in a sense turned her into a number. And that sort of began the journey of looking into aged care and how we treat older people. Well, I think we all have to rethink ageing because there are some challenges that haven't been here before. So we have an ageing population and we have more people living to be older than 85 than ever before in history. So this all presents new challenges for us, intergenerational challenges and challenges about how we conceptualise people after they retire, because retirement now lasts for between 20 and 25 years. One of the things I think we really have to avoid when we're thinking about ageing is making it either black or white. That we're either going to be successful agers or we're going to be old and decrepit in a nursing home. And the reality is that for most of us it's going to be somewhere in the middle. Some of us may live really well and die in our bed at home, which is what most people hope. But for many of us, we'll also get unwell, we'll have disabilities. And I think it's really saying, well, that is the reality, but how are we going to make it better? As we know, our society is obsessed by youth. So people talk about, 60 being the new 40, 80 being the new 60, all of those kind of ideas. And I think they kind of, in some ways, miss the point. The reality is we all know from when we're born, we're going to age. So how do we do that in ways that don't make us feel like we're failing all the time, I guess? Ageing is a really exciting area, and we have a doubling of the ageing population going to happen over the next 30 years. So there are plenty of work opportunities for students in the health sciences, welfare, to work in this field. But up until now, ageing has been seen as the poor cousin to acute health, paediatrics, those sorts of areas. But I really think that this course will prepare students to think about the complexity of ageing, that it's not a one-size-fits-all, and that we need to think about how do we create social policies that actually improve lives of older people.